So first of all, thank you, Gid, for coming over and attending our What's Up Western Visayas Business Conference. And we're very happy to see you again because last year, if I remember it right, Ariman Kamudiri, the same set of media, and you're very supportive with the project of the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry. So this morning, for our press conference, for our discussion, we have invited Sir Jordan Toledo, the project lead, the chairman of What's Up Western Visayas Business Conference. We have Attorney Jobert Peñaflorida, our governor for Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry Western Visayas. Of course, our dynamic president, Engineer Fulbert Wu, president of the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry Iloilo chapter, and yours truly. So maybe
and
we
you're
can
the chairman of the Iloilo Business.
I
co-chair.
Co-chair. Okay, so maybe to start with, we can have an opening statement for Attorney Jobert and Sir Fulbert.
Close ka na po, opening.
I am now the governor of PCCI Region 6, and the PCCI Region 6 is truly proud of PCCI Iloilo. It has certainly exceeded expectations. It has achieved significant strides in the last 2 years under the presidency of Fulbert, and with the strong support of our young and dynamic directors like Prince and Jordan. So expect bigger things from PCCI as we move forward, because I understand as we speak we have grown from 70 members in 2021 to more than 200 members as we speak. And what is nice about the Iloilo Chamber is the fact that it is now composed of it's a mixture of the young and the old, but we have very promising young members. And I think that is where our future lies. No? The chamber is as strong as its members, and the way they are doing things now is certainly laudable.
Thank you very much, Attorney Jobert. So may we have questions now from our media. Ms. Berlelena from the Philippine News Agency.
Kay Atty. Jobert. Attorney, we presented kayo na ang ato yung mga priority investment areas for Western Visayas. May we know how much ang cost sa
each of them will have cost. I think the total cost is in trillions. I will, while you give the next question, I will look at my material now to be accurate.
Kay Sir Fulbert po, sir, looking at the in-present kayo ng mga priority areas, ano ini ang mga particular na mga areas ang mahambal natin na pwede natin masugdan sa PCCI?
Damo gid ma'am, especially in infrastructure, no. Amo gid ang do, I think ang goals ng RDC subong mga programa nila ang gina-push na ng programa is infrastructure. So ang mga taytay, ang road connection between the three provinces, especially like Iloilo, Capiz, and Aklan, you are gonna travel to, I think, Katiklan for just 3 hours or less than 3 hours. No? And you have the other roads as well, like especially ang coastal roads natin, i-develop, and hoping nga ginahandong ginamon sa mga bridges na to connect the three islands, which is the Panay, Guimaras, and Negros Island. Damo pa ng infrastructure, nakita sa presentation kagina ni ni Attorney Jobert, but ang na-appreciate ko pagid is on the tourism, the industries, no. Hindi na nato ma-enumerate tanan, but I think ini mga tourism industries will cater also on the development of mga negosyante nga ara sa MSME side. Kaya mo gid ang amon goal to help the MSME side. So hindi siya kilala milyonaryo ka para may ara ka sang agro-tourism business. But in a small way, maybe a 1,000 square meter or 500 square meter or 200 square meter, kung may kaya property nga feeling niya pwede pang turismo, pwede gid. And I think the province has a bigger program as well, no? And that's why we, in this Iloilo Business Week, meron kita programa to help the LEDIPO officers, which is to be tomorrow, no? In Yun Centennial Resort. In nga programa, we will gather all the LEDIPO officers of the 43 municipalities of Iloilo. We're gonna guide them to how to make a business prefer. Ang kung magkadto ka sa probinsya, as a province na sa Kapitolyo, you're just gonna talk to one person and they're gonna present everything about what is municipality Pabia. Hindi na tayo conflict ba? So hopefully in this start train tomorrow, we can develop a consolidated business briefer for the province and the municipalities.
Yeah, we hope you can download ang among naging QR code, because it's a very good material that that in a nutshell, you already appreciate the entire Western Visayas. And back sa question ni Ma'am, the 10 high impact programs again outlined sa NEDA for Region 6 would amount to 9 trillion pesos. 9 trillion.
Ano kada po ang impact sa sir sa ating economy sa region if inatan ma-realize?
Kadakugid, no? We feel that that's why the term is game changer. I think that's what we want to push forward as a good tagline, because game changer, because it will totally change the landscape insofar as business is concerned. For example, ang ginambal ni President Fulbert, ang tatlo taka islands will be interconnected, although Senator Drilon would like us to temper our expectations that it will be in 2031. Pero mga bata, manikabutanan. So that is something na kaya pa kalabot. No? So 2031 is, because it is really a priority, and how exciting it is, 36 kilometers. So that means in less than an hour, kung 60 kilometers lang speed mo per hour, you have already crossed Iloilo to Bacolod at that time. No? And complemented siya because aside from that are the expressway that will also interconnect Iloilo, Capiz, and Aklan. That will also cut traffic by, say, you will be in Aklan in 2 hours, or maybe Boracay for that matter. For the business community, that is really significant because that is the way moving forward. Now, without the necessary infrastructure, then we cannot move forward. Well, let me inject also from the point of view of the RDC, is that we are not only pushing the development in so far as Region 6 is concerned, but our mandate now, which PCCI has supported unanimously in our last Visayas Area Business Conference, is One Visayas. Now, so we will connect Region 6, 7, and 8. That is the brainchild of Mayor Albi Benitez, our RDC chair. And that means connecting in terms of not only of bridges, no, because that's on the way, but connecting it in terms of products and services. So tahiun, para when we push it, we want it One Visayas.
Yes, Miss Bing.
Kay Atty. Peñaflorida, I'm sorry sir, kaya nga wala akong kapamati. So the 10 projects,
Flagship projects.
Pwede natin ma-identify kung ano ang mga siguro sa in priority.
Okay, quickly lang. 2 are in the project preparation, 5 are ongoing, and 3 are ongoing project preparation. Pre-project preparation, the Iloilo Santa Barbara Bus Rapid Transit. That's very good, and the Panay Railway System. Ongoing project preparation now includes Antique Airport Development Project, which will tie up also to the tourism and other developments in that area. The Panay Guimaras Negros Inter-Island Bridge is next. Then the Iloilo Capiz Aklan Expressway. And the upgrading and improvement of the Iloilo International Container Port. And ongoing preparation now, ginahulat yun isang taga Capiz is the Panay River Basin Integrated Development Project. No? Kaya gamay lang nga ulan, salok din sila yan. But this will not only benefit them, but the other towns of Capiz and Iloilo. And the Boracay Circumferential Road. If you've been to Boracay, katahong na, but hindi pa siya completed we will have the Boracay Circumferential Road, and in Negros we have the Bacolod Negros Occidental Economic Highway, and finally ang pet project ni Senator Drilon, the Halaor River Multipurpose Project.
Wala din sir ang Iloilo Airport expansion.
Okay, about sa Iloilo Airport expansion natin, naka-meeting kita with the PDC, Provincial Development Council, I think last week lang yun. So along also na with the discussion, ginapadali na ni Governor Subong ang mga participation sa mga, shall I say, ang mga interested private na mag-invest, mag-PPP in the development. As the Celo mentioned a while ago, na wala ng budget ang kaap, I think, to maintain or to develop more terminals sa airport. So we are looking now on the opportunities na i-push na get ang PPP on the development of the airport, especially extending more terminals. Terminals natin para mas madamo kita no plano malan kag may ara kita additional airport runway. Well, we're hoping, di lang kami ka-reveal no, kung ano mga kumpanya to. I think there are 3 interested companies already signing in. And I think they just have to push it through, fast track everything on the papers, especially kung interesado, kung ara naging sa boses subusang city and the province for the need of the airport expansion. Sure na gina yan.
And in that regard, I understand that different business sectors in Iloilo or organizations are passing their respective resolutions. And President Fulbert, I think PCCI Iloilo also will do the same.
We already sent also, Governor.
Yeah, and insofar as the RDC is concerned, we're also now finalizing our resolution also endorsing the expansion of the Iloilo International Airport.
Okay, may we have the next question?
Sir, in the aftermath pandemic, with all the lessons we have learned, with all the experience, well, basically infrastructure is an ongoing thing. It doesn't stop. It should not even stop if we are to promote growth. But infrastructures are only as good as in the place if we don't have industries. Tourism is okay, and everybody's into tourism. But given our experience of pandemic, what lessons have we learned na pwede natin magamit to expand other industries na mapit in sa top 10 infrastructure? Our agriculture in the last 20 to 30 years has been moribund. And I think it will still be moribund in the next 20 to 30 years. That's why we don't have industries. Maybe we can have may mga lessons kita na natulaan, maybe we can look into this industry nga mapuslantang ports, mapuslantang dalan. We can be producers, added value producers, rather than consumers within our own region. Because even tourism is still consumerism, if you look at it.
It should cover all industries no, to achieve that. And kung makita natin, while ginambal kay na ni Senator Derlon, we have, and we are proud no, to have the highest economic growth among the different regions at 9.3%. No? But still, we're saying, kung linglingon mo naman siya, I hope you look at the growth on a per sector basis, medyo nawigit si agriculture. No? And that is something that we really have to capitalize on. Because you're saying now that there is farm to market road that we are really pushing forward, now that there are avenues to transport your products from the farm to the market, then that should be we should be able to take good advantage of that, no? And learnings from the pandemic, kadamo siguro, no, in different industries and well, we at the end of the day, it's about resiliency and looking at ourselves and how we can help each other. Now, so I think that should be the direction. All of these, ang mga ginapresent dito, ginapangayo ay investments sa respective provinces on hatchery, on processing plant, slaughterhouse, should redound to the benefit of the common tao. No? So dapat may amusin na. So i-augment in terms of supporting them.
I just want to give you an idea, sir, because
Yeah.
pandemic, that's public health. Then we have ASF, that's animal science. Don't you think that we have the potential here to explore these industries? I mean, we have successful people who are we have a couple of Ilonggos who are very successful in this endeavor who can easily plug in investments and we can put this infrastructure to use and we can actually be prepared for the next crisis.
I think that should be the challenge to
Against
PCCI.
crisis,
No, well, I think
opportunity.
ang ginabuya is a good challenge to PCCI. How
Yes,
to
yes.
interconnect all of these projects now with the private sector so that we can take advantage. King nabalaan ko, President Fulbert, sa Halaor pa lang may mga opportunities na dae for livelihood eh. No? So paano to sila i-connect? In so doing, we would be able to take advantage. So I'd like to throw it to our different chambers as well as a challenge to ourselves.
For the region.
For all of us.
And it's also at may programa matangin na lantaw sa buong natin. Should be not only for the chamber, not only for the members to appreciate, no, but also ang mga programa mas ang other mga gina-partner natin, especially that we have already communication with other embassies, example. So they have their programs as well. Kung gusto nila ibutang diri, especially like mga poultry programs, mga no. So we're hoping to get connected more soon.
Pero nakuha kong i-point, no? Nga sometimes the left hand should know what the right hand is doing. Now, so I think that is where PCCI comes
Yeah,
into the picture kagita because we represent them in the Regional Development Council, in the Provincial and City Development Council. How do we bring the message across? Nga amo ini ang mga projects that you can possibly take advantage of. So, Sir Fulbert,
Yes.
I throw that as a challenge to PCCI Iloilo. And with the
Depende ko
and the-
sino presidente next year.
pero useful kay tuon isa kita wala ta kabalo nga amo na ang benefit gali amo nang mga projects nga pwede matabo. Now, so di na maagi ang bridge, di na maagi ang expressway. All of these will impact on our livelihood. Without forgetting, dapat all the industry sectors, we should focus and take advantage of opportunities.
And we'll take opportunity as well, Attorney Jobert, na ang chamber subong because of a lot of membership na damo kita sectors membership represented already. We're also open for any suggestions that you the media will suggest, and also sa mga tao, mga pumuluyo, mga gusto naman ninyo na imo naman ng programa. And hindi man lang kami ari diri na magnegosyo kami, but also gusto man naman bandyan kung anong dapat ng mga programa namon na pwede i-develop for the next 2 years for the chamber as well. We're also telling at least kami, Attorney Jobert, will be here to support the chamber at the city, but also we have new members as well. No, Jordan here and Prince, that they have their own area of expertise.
Yeah.
Nga hindi lang tungod magnegosyo lang, but they're also employed with as hospital and graduate school education. So we're open to that as well.
Question.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Ted.
I discussed with Prince informally yesterday. You mentioned, Attorney Jobert, that the whole package of these development plans is somehow running into 9 trillion.
Yeah.
I'm curious because Iloilo and Region 6 is popular with the public-private partnership model. On the side of the private sector, I would like to hindi makita kung out of this 9 trillion, when all of these are in place, how much really is coming in from the private sector? What are the initiatives of the private sector that will make this 9 trillion infrastructure, let's say, more useful and redound to more investment?
I think it's more on the employment as well. Di ba daw ang mga kagina ni Senator Dilo, why man nato ginarash kita na mag-abot sini, no? Kaya I think we have to make sure also may mga proyekto once in place, it could entice more local businesses. Kung di man ito ginabutang infrastructure say sa barangay nga muni, so I'm sure may employment sa inang klaseng inang barangay. And once it will be functional or implemented, hindi man sa magdulungan tanan, no? But definitely anything that you have programs, projects in nga lugar, I'm sure may lagi niya sir nga developments sa community, especially sa employment side. As per presentation kagina, any employee or Ilonggo got employed, we can have more spending power sa inyong community. Sa ato sa Iloilo.
Let me add to that. I think ang ginahambalitin, out of that 9 trillion, ang counterparts sa the private sector. At tuyang kaina, ang 10 flagship, ang infrastructure flagship projects will be financed by government. But earlier to that talk, which I hope you will revisit our inflation investment guide, are the projects where the local government units are asking for private counterparts insofar as investments are concerned. So kada isa sa ila may mga ginabaligya nga packages man niya, no, nga ginabaligya in the sense nga ginapangitaan investors. Like I attended the Capiz Investment Forum, ang ilagi to yung ginapangayok sa investors where investment into fishery, hatchery, no, kag sa cold processing plant and all others, and logistics. So kindly revisit the material that I provided because each of the LGUs presented to NEDA the priority projects that they want to push moving forward. So dira iya masulod ang counterpart nga investment from the private sector similar to the ongoing PPPs that the city is pursuing.
And the province.
And the province as well.
Yeah, na sila sa mga proyekto galing tinatawag pa. Gina process pa lang nila.
Oo. So because we are in Iloilo, so siguro ang aton nga point of interest is really Iloilo City. So si Iloilo City nag-outline man sa ilang nga gusto nga investments like reclamation projects. That's why si Mayor is saying kaina nga he would want not only SM ang dalag po like SM but even local contractors, no? That's what he mentioned for purposes of the reclamation projects, and he's eyeing, if I heard it right, more than 20,000 housing units. No? And in all others that the different LGUs would like to look into. So sa health, Sir Prince, sa health, the city is pushing for aesthetics, PET scanning, na wala pa diri no sila pabatian ta na si medical city, digital mammography, chemotherapy nga intraperitoneal, and organ transplant. So those are the challenges that we're throwing to the private sector. So specialty schools gusto ni city aeronautics, aesthetic surgery, digital technology. So I think diri na ang challenge nga magsulod nga attracting investors both local as well as local from other parts of the Philippines and international. So I think this is the objective of the Western Visayas Business Conference to help push the agenda of more investments. So clear na ta Sir Ted, no? Ang atuya government tuya finance through loans and government funds. Ang iniyaya kada LGU may arat man sila yung ginabaligyan na ilang project.
Yes, Miss Bing.
Yes. So after this forum, what's next for PCCI and
Pwede ka mo naman masagot?
No, after the forum, after the Iloilo Business Week, we will be busy for the Parol Festival in the city of Iloilo, which is also partly organized by the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry Iloilo. In the past years, nakitaan nyo nga madamos mga parol in the city. It's sponsored by private entities and organized by PCCI. Subong mas padako pa siya because every barangay will participate into making a parol, and then mahimo kami sa contest para ang parol bala hindi lang siya balalantawon sa mga tao, but they will all be collaborating to make a parol sa ilang barangay. So mas inclusive siya because that's what we are championing, inclusivity for PCCI.
Yeah. And Tita Bing, also, I would like to take this opportunity to share nga on December, mabalik ang aton Entrepreneur Awards nga ginapamunuan sa PCCI Iloilo. So very successful ang first run naton last year, and we are expecting na damo pagid kita nominations nga makuha this year because this is our way of actually acknowledging the effort and the hard work of our MSMEs here in Iloilo City and in the province. Last year, ang awardee naton si Sir Tatoy. And then we have also Rina Malones as a Young Entrepreneur Award, and Startups. And si Ted Valderrama as a Young Entrepreneur. So sige, hunin naton amuning isa sa mga project naton because we want to inspire ang aton nga mga MSMEs diri nga even if kabudlay sang damo challenges, hindi man i-walk in the park ang negosyo mo, subong, but naga-survive kita. And then ang effects ni is for Iloilo City.
Yeah, and PCCI will also be busy. All of us, we will be in Metro Manila next week, no? For the Philippine Business Conference. And well, I'm sure it has been made public already that PCCI Iloilo will host the Visayas Area Business Conference in 2024. Now, so we expect the rest of the Visayas region to come here next year, and I'm sure PCCI Iloilo would give them a very good conference.
Yes.
and the PCCI is so kami ni Fulbert are holdovers for now, no? Kami gali nga apat because we're holding our local elections before the end of the year. And we will have a new set of officers for 2024.
every year ang election?
Every 2
2
years.
years.
Yes, Miss
Sir,
Engr.
question. What is the purpose and highlights of the Iloilo Business Week and your opinion on the current business landscape, especially for small businesses?
Well, ang highlight for Iloilo Business Week is amo ni ang isa ang What's Up Western Visayas nga business conference nga subong if you have seen the schedule, very damo gid kita gin-invite nga mga speakers from the national level. And also we are very happy to bring to you ang Businesserye which we launched last October 16. This is a monthly teleserye featuring members of PCCI, featuring the highs and the lows of business individuals para mas damo pagid kita ma-inspire ng mga entrepreneur here in Iloilo. We also have one Iloilo trade fair sa Festive Walk Mall Iloilo. And nag PCCI Connect man kita wherein we featured all our co-presenters for this business conference for this year. So for this year, we're very thankful kay Carlon, kay Security Bank, kay Ateneo de Manila University School of Business, and kay Province of Iloilo, and More Power for helping us para ma-deliver gid naton ang projects and activities for Iloilo Business Week. So amo nang highlights nga ma-share ko, and maybe Jordan here can tell us more about What's Up Western Visayas being the chair.
So the What's Up Western Visayas, this is our second year of holding this. We tag it as the biggest business conference in the region. Our aim really is not just to gather mga movers and shakers, but more importantly, it's really for education. That's why we are bringing in top-notch speakers para ang ating mga attendees would learn also from their knowledge and their skills pag ma-apply man nila in their own way, especially sa ating mga MSMEs. So this is a one-day event, and then we invited 6 speakers. Actually mga Ilonggo man sila, but they are known all over the Philippines. And of course, we have like Atty. Jobert also helping us. And we are really thankful for all these speakers because they have made our business conference even more colorful, even more meaningful. So I am very positive this will be a yearly business conference, and we will maintain it to be the biggest business conference in the region.
Yes, Sir Noy.
Ang isa sa ang theme sa aton nga conference ang isa sa mga topic niya centered on innovation, and siguro sa aton nga sa modern times natin ang the latest innovation is advance ang AI, and we see nga daw diri sa aton local sa Iloilo hindi pa ginamo sila ang yagid nga effect. Pero how about sa digital technology, sa digitalization sang especially sa MSMEs, ano ang mga projects ang PCCI para nga at least bisa sa digitalization na lang mabuligan ang mga small businesses?
Well, that's a very good point, sir. No? Even like sa academe, I don't know if you know, of course, ChatGPT. So before daan, do kabudlay na siya because of plagiarism. But even us sa Ateneo or any other academe, do complementary na siya to learning. Because once ka do control mo siya, it will be even a bigger problem. Kasi complementary na siya as long as you cite kung di mo siya ginkuha. So it's same with like, let's say, artificial intelligence in businesses. Kaya po naganihambal ko, the pandemic has really shifted the landscape in business. Like generally speaking, before, Filipinos are really hesitant, let's say, to online transactions. Gusto nila brick and mortar. Gusto nila makadto sila sa grocery, mabakal. But because of the pandemic, we had no choice but to embrace digitalization. That's why in PCCI, push kami for innovation. Like one project we have is this one. We have invited fintech expert and innovation expert, si Professor Carlo from Ateneo. That is to further educate, especially MSMEs. Because kadamo pa sa pwede himuon to digitalize, to make everything easier kung mas streamline siya. And then what else are our projects for the innovation?
Basically, ang chamber na to, kumalanta mo sa Facebook page naman, the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry, we have 10 programs there. We will touch all kinds of sectors that we could. But to answer also Sir Noy's question, mayroon kami ginatawag ng PCCI Academy. No? Inang PCCI Academy will take part on educating the businesses or the businessmen and their employees as well. So, part lang sa programa naman next year, nga mag-touch kami sa mga social media marketing, mga digital whatever, paano ka mag-program sa cellphone mo, mag-monitor ka, and especially on how to make sure that the MSMEs on their level can also have the expertise of the international or large companies. amo ginang target naton. So, kung lang taon niyo ang mga members namon subong hindi man tanan na big companies but also are you know startups, no? And especially ang amon mga startup members subong ara sa mga members man sa mga ISATU or something mga amon ang klase ng grupo. And in their ideas, they keep on sharing to us na pwede sila yakatudlo balik sa admon. So mas nagustuhan namon. Basically, the chamber will go on that path. We will try to connect everybody kung ano ila expertise and ma-share nila sa amon members. And I'm lucky to have this kind of people here sa akong side. Kasi may ipos na kuya, they cannot talk about the chamber anyway. But the point here is that we try to connect everybody and to answer the needs of the businessmen. Hindi ko lang ma-answer isa-isa because if it's the chamber will really tap on the broader picture, no? But we try to connect each concerns one step another. And hopefully we can have that in the next 2 years.
Yes.
Yan ka namin sa PCCI Academy. In fact, even ako at my level, I attended. Kinawin ko lang hindi na kuya as techie as you are. I attended because I'd like to take a look at what are the trends in digital marketing. And they're saying that instead of putting up ads, a 30 or 15-second reels would spell a lot for your business. So these are things we would like to look into.
Attorney, in addition to that, ang PCCI Academy is exclusive for the members only, or is it?
No. It's open for all.
Open for all.
There's a programs especially for the members, especially member owners, but there are a lot of programs that open to all. Mayroon lang kita gina-invite, depende na sa needs. Okay, if you're a member, you have a survey. So makita naman kung ano mga needs nila. So naman i-prioritize sa mga needs sa mga members naman, then touching other non-members to be educated as well
and become members.
Miss Lay, we have a very active social media account like Facebook. So monthly ang PCCI Academy ara. Then you can just follow the Facebook page and tanawin nyo kung ano ang mga topics na gina-prepare sa PCCI. Then inquire and you can also register through our Facebook
Naduha ko
page.
nakita ang PCCI Region 6 and Iloilo lain man na siya.
Yeah.
Yes.
So ang official is PCCI.
Both are official.
Both are official. Sorry. I think ang PCCI Iloilo page is not official because it's a training center.
Ay kinamagot ko kung ano ang
The
official
official
Philippine
page is
page.
Philippine Chamber
The
of
Philippine
Commerce.
Chamber of Commerce and Industry Iloilo chapter. Medyo laba-laba na. Kami naunahan kami sa isa ka kumpanya din gingalan niya mga PCCI Iloilo. So sad to say, they're in a call center training.
Ay, okay.
Yeah. So ang atong gid sa PCCI Region 6 which is under kay Atty. Jobert, and for the Iloilo chapter, Iloilo Chamber naman is the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry Iloilo chapter. Sige lang, tandain mo lang na.
Both you can follow. You should follow.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So, with the programs na gina-introduce sa public, especially sa mga talks ba lang nga gina-prepare sa PCCI, kag may mga speakers nga gina-invite, ano kada mo ang ba-participate usually, kag ano kada mo ang conversion nyo? Kumbaga kag ano pagid ang mga program nga ginaubran ninyo para mas ma-encourage ang more malabot gid bala ang mga iban nga wala sa Facebook. Damo pa abi ang wala sa Facebook nga mga negosyante nga I think ang mga topics na gina-offer nyo are really helpful, makabulig gid sa ilang. Galing may ara nga since they are striving really hard to make their business and their lives and to make ends meet, they cannot afford to like visit Facebook or even watch Facebook. So,
I'm sorry, before I have to excuse myself.
Yeah,
We'll
okay.
continue. Thank you very much.
Well, in that regard, PCCI Iloilo is growing not only in membership but of putting up municipal chambers. I think that's the key. So we have recently incorporated PCCI Oton chapter. No, si Miss Elena Tingson is the president, the one who owns Palangs. Bukopay. No, so and I understand from Fulbert that this will be the thrust in the next administration.
Yeah.
If elected.
Ang target din natin, ma'am, that's why we'll be hosting another academy tomorrow para sa province of Iloilo on gathering the LEDIPO officers. Because ang purpose namin, mapakilala kami sa mga LEDIPO officers na, hey, kung mayroon ka mo chambers sa inyong municipality, mas dasig ang improvement sa negosyo. Kag pwede man kami makakonect sa mga programa namin, makato ka mo sa amon, or makato kami sa ila. And I think kung wala giman sa Facebook, ti malista lang sa kagkatuan naman na. We're not aiming the moon or whatever it is, but we're trying to connect one person at a time.
Yeah, and our media friends can help us spread
the news.
The word that if there are municipalities who would like to have their own chamber, because that will address your first question, that how can we bring the program to them? I think it would be by putting up our municipal chambers, and previous to Oton, we have other chambers before. We have Miagao and the others. So we will look into the reactivation of our municipal chambers, but they all belong to PCCI Iloilo as their mother chamber.
Attorney, follow-up question. Regarding sa mga municipal chambers, if there are municipalities considering to put up their own chambers, for example, what are the considerations they have to, or what are the, anong mga requirements na they have to consider?
Well, we have very defined requirements when it comes to provincial chambers. So membership of at least 20 to begin with, and composed of businessmen in the locality. But when we talk about municipal, in as much as they will not become automatic members of PCCI national, but instead member of PCCI Iloilo, then the regulations or the requirements are more relaxed. But it would really require gathering them together and registering them with the Securities and Exchange Commission. So kung sa SEC, ang minimum man lang natin yung requirement ganito hindi na 15, di ba la? So even less, 5 lang. Like recently, I helped incorporate Guimaras, 5 lang. We started with 5 members, but they are expected, because provincial sila yan, dapat at least 20 members.
Okay. So do we have any more questions? I think nagadali na, kanagutom na.